Hello and welcome back to my channel, and this is going to be a review of best pickups of 2021. Tried to get it down to one item a month, but some months I couldn't do that because there was just too much good stuff out. So I'm going to go in reverse order, actually. Start in December and work my way back to the beginning of the year. And one of the biggest pickups for December was obviously Armour of God from 88 Films, deluxe edition. Fantastic set, this. Brilliant. It's got a poster, art cards, a very good booklet, brilliant artwork from Kung Fu Bob O'Brien, and it's Jackie Chan's Armour of God. I prefer Operation Condor, but this really was the film that put Jackie Chan on the map globally. A great film for December, and once again 88 Films have done an absolutely stellar job on it. One of the best pickups of the year. But being a huge James Bond fan, I had to pick up the 4K of No Time to Die. A bit of a diversive film in the James Bond canon, but I think it's a pretty good film. A lot of people don't like the ending. I'm not too sure about it myself, but I couldn't see any other way of ending Craig's tenure really without doing that. So I picked this up. I'd seen it twice in the cinema. I was going to see it 3 times, but knowing it was out within 2 months of theatrical release, I stayed off and bought it as soon as it came out. Really good transfer on this, fantastic looking picture, and the audio is exceptional. I don't have Atmos system, but I do have a 5.1 surround sound system, and it absolutely creamed it. Really, really good. Some fantastic action in it, and it lies in the middle of the Craig Bonds for me, but still head and shoulders above Spectre and Quantum of Solace. So No Time to Die for December. And in November, sticking with 88 Films, Jimmy Wang Yu in The Chinese Boxer. This is a really influential early kung fu film from Shaw Brothers. I thoroughly enjoyed this. It's a great film. Really looking forward to watching it again. Another excellent release from 88 Films, who really are doing the business. Poster, booklet, just a all-round brilliant release. Love that. Really well worth picking up. And then from Eureka we had the Great Silence, or Il Gran Silencio, a film that I've been wanting to revisit for quite a while and was just waiting for a decent UK Blu-ray release, and now we have it from Eureka. Booklet, art on the desk. There is a poster in the slip case, double-sided poster, and some art cards. That is a fantastic release of a really, really good spaghetti western. I haven't watched it yet because I've got to be in the right mood for it, because it's quite a bleak watch, but definitely one of the best releases of November 2021. And in October, keeping with both the spaghetti western theme and Eureka release, is the Sabato trilogy. Great fun. This is somewhat different to The Great Silence. These are fun films, quite ridiculous, but well worth picking up. Sabata and Sabata Return, Return of Sabata, sorry, star Lee Van Cleef, but Adios Sabata is Yul Brynner, and this was actually a indigo black film really, but they sort of renamed it as a Sabata film. He doesn't quite work for me as Sabata. That's got to be Lee Van Cleef, but all in all, another cracking release, and for me, the best one that came in October. And a surprise for September was a re-release of the Ultra HD Escape from New York special edition from Studio Canal. I remember seeing this when it originally was released and missed out on it, so I decided to pick it up this time. Great film, love it. Remember seeing it in the cinema. This is up to Studio Canal's usual release: art cards, poster, booklet, and fairly good packaging. So I just had to pick that up for September, and really enjoyed revisiting this film. Great package. I know there was quite a few others in the range. This is the only 4K one I've picked up. I've got a couple more on Blu-ray, but really happy to have this in the collection. And that was September. And August is back to 88 films and Erotic Ghost Story. Now this came out in a deluxe edition, which I thought about picking up. By the time I'd actually decided to pick it up, it sold out. So luckily they brought out a standard edition fairly soon after, so I snapped that up, and I thoroughly enjoyed this film. Great. And the transfer on this is absolutely stunning. It looks fantastic. So that was August 2021. And July saw the release of One Armed Boxer from Eureka, another Jimmy Wang Yu film. Another one that's fairly famous. He did previously, a few years before, about 3 or 4 years before, The One-Armed Swordsman. And this is a sort of follow-up, One Armed Boxer. Absolutely crazy. Fantastic release from Eureka. Really good transfer. And another one that I'm really happy to have now that I've got sort of the top 3 Jimmy Wang Yu films as far as I'm concerned: One Armed Boxer, One Armed Swordsman, and Chinese Boxer. And from Arrow we had spaghetti western goodness with Vengeance Trails, 4 classic westerns, and they are Massacre Time, My Name is Pecos, Bandidos, and God Said to Cain. And it comes with a poster and a booklet, and this is a really cracking set of excellent spaghetti westerns. Just shows you how many good westerns there were out there from this era. It's not all Sergio Leone, there is so much more, and this is a great set. If it's still available, if you're interested in Italian cinema, westerns, or just having a good time, thoroughly recommend picking that up. Fantastic film set. And on to June, and I got an American import from the Grindhouse release, The Big Gun Down. Another absolute cracking spaghetti western with Lee Van Cleef and Thomas Millian. And this is a really good release. 2 versions of the film, booklet, and the soundtrack by Ennio Morricone. So a really, really good set. And I do believe it's region free. I got this from America because I had a multi-region player, but it's actually region free. But there again, well worth the price, that one. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Really, really good spaghetti western. Absolute classic. And in May we had a release from Indicator, Columbia Noir number 3. Another cracking set from Indicator. Brilliant packaging. Some really good films in there. Johnny O'Clock I really loved. All the rest were really good. Sniper and City of Fear are the other standout. Another brilliant booklet with it. And when they're on the shelf all together, got 4 volumes now, sorry, looks stunning, and all the transfers are very, very good. And if you like noir, black and white films from the 40s, 30s and 40s, and even into the 50s, just check these sets out. They are absolutely fantastic. You just can't go wrong with an indicator release, I think. Really, really good stuff. And back in April, Arrow had a sale, Arrow Academy, and I managed to pick up The Killers and The Killers, the original from the 40s and the 1960s version. Both are brilliant films, brilliant transfers, some great extras, and just really, really good films. Can't recommend these highly enough. And 88 Films brought out one of the most anticipated releases from the Jackie Chan series, and that's Snake in Ego Shadow. Another fantastic release. Brilliant artwork there from Kung Fu Bob's Art O'Brien, and I have that poster that came with it. It's on my wall because I love that artwork so much. Great release. And Indicator had a bit of a sale as well, so I managed to get Hammer Volume 5, Death and Deceit. This is the only Hammer set I've got, I'm afraid, and I really kicked myself for missing the others, but very good. It's just nice to see something else that Hammer do other than sort of gothic horror, and these are really good films. Love that artwork, and as I said before, you just can't go wrong with a Indicator release. Love it. Also released was Murder My Sweet, a film I've been wanting to see for quite a while. It was originally called Farewell My Lovely, but as Dick Powell was known as a sort of song and dance man, everyone thought it was a musical, and it's actually a pretty good noir. And nice in the premium collection. And I bought this day of release, I think, and it's a great film. Really loved it. Good transfer, and again, if you're into noir, well worth picking up. Quintessential noir, that one, I think. And in February, Columbia Noir #2 came out. This is another fantastic selection of films. Great artwork, as you can see, and another booklet, and they're just brilliant. There's all the films that came in. Limited editions, of course, and again, definitely a set I would advise to pick up as soon as possible before it goes out of print. And also in this month, I think, the first of the Jackie Chan Deluxe editions, Young Master. Great film, great artwork again, an all-round brilliant release. Really enjoyed that one. Fantastic release from 88 Films again. And I also picked up Batman Soul of the Dragon DC animation. Really love this. What a fun film this was. These DC animations seem to be delivering a bit more better product than the live action films, really. But this one, if you're of an age and you remember sort of watching Kung Fu on TV and buying all the Kung Fu magazines, this will have a soft spot in your heart, I think. Really enjoyed this. Great fun, and it leaves it sort of open. There could be a sequel, which I would really, really like. A really great DC animation, Soul of the Dragon. And so back to the beginning of the year, January, which this was a pickup for me, which leaves a sort of a bit of a sour note, or maybe a Kurosawa note. I actually thought I was buying the Blu-ray Select collection. It was such a good price. I clicked it straight away, and it wasn't until I got it and I started to put the films on and wondering why the quality wasn't quite what I was expecting that I realised I bought the DVDs. But some really good films there. Obviously, Seven Samurai, brilliant. Throne of Blood, excellent. Hidden Fortress, a gem that I've not seen before. Yojimbo is brilliant. I have seen that before. And just need to see Sanjuro. But a great collection. But I would recommend that if you do pick this up, go for the Blu-rays. And that is the year 2020-21 in review. Not expecting to pick up so much in 2022, but we will see. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like that, please give it a thumbs up and share. My subs are going up quite a bit, which is great, and I'm trying to get some stuff together to organise for a competition, and hopefully that won't be too long. Thanks for watching. See you soon.